What is your opinion? It was easy. Okay, Shritesh.
Ma'am, it was easy.
Okay, Divesh, what about you?
Ma'am, it's easy.
Okay, it was easy. Now, for the coming Sunday, I'll be giving you from the chapter. Which chapter should I give from?
Ma'am, can you like components of food?
But Divesh, I will not be able to complete the chapter components of food by today and tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am. Then you can
Ma'am,
give
so
like
you can give air around us again. Ma'am, air around us.
So did I give you air around us in the objective part for Sunday's test?
Let me check.
ma'am. I'll check, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, objective test is air around us.
Last time I have given, I guess, maybe.
Yes, ma'am. Air
Yes,
around
ma'am,
us.
it
What
is
about the
air around
garbage in,
us.
garbage out?
Ma'am, you gave ma'am objective you gave and subjective also.
And garbage in, garbage out also, I think both the tests have been done,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Subjective and
Garbage in
objective.
garbage out. Yeah, ma'am.
So should I give it from the chapter food? Where does it come from?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So instead of going for both the chapter components of food and food, where does it come from? So we can go only for the food. Where does it come from? All right.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, you can keep basic questions which you already learned.
That also can be done.
Ma'am, coming Sunday is objective or subjective?
Coming Sunday is objective. Children, just give me a minute. Children, give me a minute, okay?
Good evening. Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll be giving you chapter food. Where does it come from on this Sunday objective test?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
So today and tomorrow, then let me finish with this chapter food, and then I'll be going to the chapter component of food.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, children. So let us start with the chapter. I should rename it. No, not rename. I should. Okay. So when we talk about this chapter is like basically a very, 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 very simple chapter. You are aware I think most of the concepts you have studied before itself. It is just like
Yeah,
we
ma'am.
are going to revise it. Because in
Ma'am,
this
it's the
chapter, you
first
have
chapter of biology.
Yeah,
yeah,
ma'am.
correct. And there is like nothing much to learn also about this chapter. It's like all basic. What do you eat? How do you eat? From where do you get? How do you get it? What are sprouts? What are germination? What are edible foods? What are inedible foods? So those are all things
Food chain.
we have all we have already did
Ma'am,
it
also
actually.
about herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores.
Yeah, herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, decomposers, scavengers.
Food
So
chain.
all, yeah, food chain. So these all things like we have already, uh, so many times we have learned it. The only thing is we are going to just revise it so that it will be there with you for a long. So what are topics we are going to cover? We are going to cover the food variety. We are going to cover
Food
food materials
variety.
and so. Okay, tell me, Risha, something about food variety. What do you understand by it?
Ma'am, food varieties means like the varieties in food, just like the different types of fries, tiffins.
Okay, so different kinds of, we can say, with different kinds of food are basically the different variety of food. Like might be if I talk about the lunch also. In the lunch, what do
Yeah,
we
ma'am.
have? We have three to four varieties of
Rice.
the components.
With
Yes,
rice.
Yeah,
rice,
ma'am.
chapati,
But in
gravy.
breakfast, we will not have rice.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
breakfast will not have rice. Lunch will have rice. Dinner will not have that. So the different meals will have the different components. The different food item will be present in that. Then third thing, plant part and the animal product as food. What will be eating? What we will not be eating? What do we get from
Yeah,
the
ma'am.
plants? What do we get from the animals? Then plant part as a food, animal product as a food,
Yes,
and what
ma'am.
do animals they eat?
Eat.
So these all things we'll be learning in this chapter. The first thing, very important thing, what is food? So
Ma'am, I
anything
have a
what,
doubt, ma'am.
yeah.
Chimpanzee, do chimpanzees eat watermelon?
This is only for fun.
Okay.
So, what is food? Anything that we eat or drink for survival. So,
Yes, ma'am.
if it is not like I can eat the stone, it is not like I can eat the,
Ma'am, it's edible
soil.
substance which help us to live for a long time and make
Correct,
us stronger
correct.
and healthier.
Fit and
Very,
healthy.
very good, Devesh. Correct. So, it's a component which will be helping us for growth, for the development, which is fit for us, basically. It should be very fit for us. We cannot eat anything, whatever we like it. So, anything that we eat or drink for our survival, and it is important for the growth. Now, I think you can see this here a map of India, right? What
India
you can
map with
see in
food.
that
Ma'am, all
with the
different
different food.
varieties
Ma'am,
of
like
food, like
different traditions of food.
yes,
Have you
ma'am,
ever
like
seen this?
yeah, ma'am.
Where?
Ma'am, I did not saw it live, but I saw in Google.
I'll tell you. This thali is basically it is like almost near to my home. It is in the Delhi. There is a restaurant called as I think his name as I can't remember exactly. Ardor, I think something like this.
Okay.
2.1 Ardor, I think the name is. So what do they do with the 2,000 rupees is the cost of this thali, India map thali, wherein they will be giving all the varieties of the food, whatever is included in the different parts of the India. So it cost is almost like 2,000 rupees for this whole plate. And it'll be
Yes,
like
ma'am.
delicious to eat, but something is like we don't like it. Like I don't like basically a few things from the South India. I don't like few things from the North. So those things were also there in this thali, but it's like good to have a good experience, to have the taste of all the states together. You can enjoy
Yes,
having
ma'am.
this meal. So people of different parts of a country eat different types of food. We know very well. So different people they will be
Yeah.
eating different kinds of the food. I stay basically in the North India, so I have a different culture. Whereas you all, I think you stay in the south part of the
Yes, ma'am.
India map, right? So
Yes,
you
ma'am.
all have the different culture. So I'll
Yeah.
tell you one thing.
Ma'am.
I'm stopping it here for some time, and I'll tell you my own experience. Actually, I think now it is fine. So it is like now very well. I was there for like almost for a good 5 years in Tamil Nadu. So there, initially when I went there, I don't know like it is there or not, but when I went there on the very first day, they gave me the milk and milk basically in a container. They gave me the milk and they told like you can have it. I said okay, fine, I'll have it. So in that milk, it was like two sugar. It was added in. I was not able to drink that. The next day, what happened? I asked them for the meal because I cannot cook. I don't have any utensils and all those things there. So they have sent me the meal, and I was really shocked to see that the rice were covered in, the banana platter. In the like platter, the rice were covered, all fully packed with the threads and all around. And in the small packets, there were like gravies. I was not able to identify what it is. What it gravy was. Somewhere it was rice, rice, somewhere paisam, some I don't know what all gravies were there. But they sent like 4 to 5 small, tiny packets with the liquid inside it. So, and I was asking them, what is there? Is this the water or is it the colorful water to drink? So they were like, no, this is gravy. I said, gravy? Because in our side, what happens? We will have a thick gravy. We'll eat a thick gravy kind of things we'll be eating. But there it was like very liquid and with different colors of it. I said, I cannot eat this with the rice. And the amount of rice in that leaf was in between the leaf was this much. So they were like, ma'am, here the people eat like this only, and this is the food for one person. I said, okay, that is okay. That is for one person. But with this much of rice, I think in my family, we can eat three. So this much rice they gave me, and I was like, ma'am, it will be like completely waste of food, and I don't like wasting the food. So they were like, ma'am, you eat, then we'll see what happens. I had, I think, hardly, 10 to 15 spoons of rice, and it was like waste really. Then the next day, I went to the mess. Initially, I did not started cooking, so I went to the mess and I saw that all the children were eating with the hands. So I said, "Ma'am, you don't have the spoon. Why they are eating with the hands?" So they said then to me, "Ma'am, you also should have eat with the hands." I said, "Eating with the hands?" So I never had it actually. Here we don't eat it, but there it is like their culture actually. In some of the schools also they still follow the same thing, and it is like with the help of the hand they will be eating it. And I was like, ma'am, I cannot eat it. If you want me to eat with the hands, then I think I have to go and then again change my dress, because I know I'll be like eating half thing and spoiling, like throwing half thing out of my like hand. So I tried eating it, but I wasn't able to do that. Then after few days, what happened? They have like arranged a party there. So it was like first party for me, wherein like it was a South Indian party, and it was like all were sitting there on the chair, and a table was there where they have kept the banana leaves. I was just looking, okay, fine, banana leaf has come, now food will be coming. So slowly and gradually, the banana leaf platter was full of different kind of dishes. I was feeling so, okay, fine, these are like yummy, delicious food. Because I'm a very foodie kind of person, I love eating different varieties of food. So anywhere I can go for food, it is like that. So then after serving, then I was saying, everything, lot of variety you have served. Now who will be
Ma'am,
serving the
go to
spoon to me?
Kerala.
Huh?
Ma'am, go to Kerala and eat there. Think
Kerala food, I did not like it actually, because I was there for, with the students, I was there for the school tour. I did not like Kerala food because they will be mixing lot of coconut oil
Yes,
in that.
ma'am.
Lot
Coconut.
of coconut oil, and it will be like not so good to eat, like not tasty
Yeah, ma'am.
maybe.
Ma'am, they'll eat coconut rice, everything with coconut.
Coconut, yes. So then they served everything. Then I said, ma'am, you have served almost 10 to 15 dishes, but can you serve me a one spoon? So they were like, no, ma'am, here also you will not get the spoon. Then what I started doing is, whenever I used to go to the mesh or any other party, I used to carry my own spoon there. So then slowly and gradually what happened, they started changing themselves. Now they started keeping the spoons also for the teacher like us, or the North Indian
Means
children
like
who were there.
five-star restaurants, they will keep spoons and also knives, like small knives.
So how do you all eat? Like you eat with the hands or you prefer eating with a spoon?
Ma'am, hands.
Ma'am, I'll eat with hands.
Hands.
Ma'am, hands.
Hands. So you don't feel like, see, when I eat with the hands, I'll be like, I will not be able to eat. I don't know how.
Ma'am, I use a thumb as a scooper when I keep it like this and then like
Yeah,
that.
ma'am. Me too.
Okay.
too.
No, I'll be just taking, I will be taking like this actually, like this. Wait. Like this I'll be taking. So when I take like this, then what happened? Half of the thing will come out and half will be here only, just a little of it. So I enjoyed them. Then I think after 1 year they started arranging all these spoons, forks, and all, and then I was at peace. But during that time in between, I started cooking by my own, so I was not having problem, because eating dosas and idlis daily in the breakfast, dinner, and lunch was very heavy for me, because we don't like rice also much. So I can eat a little bit, but not much. But there it was like a kind of tradition where in the afternoon lunchtime they will have the rice only
Yeah.
with some gravy. And but I love few dishes there. I think bonda,
Yes, ma'am.
onion bonda, potato
Ma'am,
bonda or
as
the
you
onion
like.
bonda. It is like so delicious. It will be.
Yes, ma'am.
And then I love one more thing. I think it's called as chili gobi, I guess. Chili gobi. It will be like dry kind of chili gobi 65 something they'll be saying. I don't know.
Yes, ma'am. I heard it somewhere.
And apart from that, I don't like dosas much there. But yes, I love this.
Ma'am,
And
I
I
like
love
dosas.
okay, bondas were like my favorite one. Whenever they used to prepare in the canteen, I used to take one big tiffin and I used to, fight with the mess person. Give me, or else see what I'll do. So they were like scared of me because they know if they will not give, I'll go and complain about them. So I had like really great fun there. We enjoyed a lot. So that is how like my journey was there. And slowly and gradually I was adapted to that place and I loved it then. Initially,
Yeah.
for 1 month, I was on the bed falling down. I was there teaching there. Huh. Then I was like, I fall down. Then next day, I had the glucose drip and all. Then I was fine. The next day, teaching again and falling down. So it was like that for almost 15 days because I was very new to that climate because that was very hot climate.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
within that 1 month, I was very okay, very satisfied and calm there and started my things and like children also basically. I love South Indian children. They are too good, very good as compared to our side. Like in our side, we have the children, those who are like bit naughty, bit kind of, a little, they don't respect the teacher much. But the South Indian children, they are too good. They give respect to our teachers a lot. Whatever teachers they say, they give respect to it. And in fact, when I went to the Kerala, there was a tracking part of it. So I got, I think that time 10th class with me. That too, with me, 30 boys were there. And I was like, ma'am, 30 boys. You see me, how I am, a small life I am, and you're giving me 30 rowdies person. So they were like, no, you will be able
Ma'am,
to manage. Yes,
in
Dinesh.
in a school, even the teacher is there, they will make a lot of noise than a speaker, a big speaker like me.
Correct. That is true. So what happened then? I was like, okay, ma'am. Then now they have appointed me that for they have given me 30 children's responsibility. That two boys. I said, okay, fine. Now what to do? We all went. We were in the bus, like traveling for a long time, almost I think 7 to 8 hours. I think we traveled. The next day we were supposed to go for the trekking, and I am a person who is like don't like all these things, trekking, jumping, running, all those things, exercise, yogas, and all. I'm very opposite. I'm very opposite. So they were like, "Ma'am, you are not ready. Are you not going for the trekking?" I said, "Did I said you that I am going to go for the trekking?" No, na. Then why you are asking me this? So they were like, "Ma'am, you are the person who will be with us during the whole journey." I said, "I know that I will be with you, but yes, I will be with the way how I am. I'll not be ready for the trekking." So they were like, they forced me, ma'am will go, ma'am, come, we will be taking care. All those things they started forcing me. Then now you have 30 there and I am one, so I have to definitely say yes for it. I said, okay, fine. What happened? I started trekking. It was like so high, and at the last, what happened? I was like totally exhausted. I was not able to move. Then I still remember that day. Those boys, they bought me like the water from somewhere afar. They got the water. They made me to sit and relax there. They were like, pushing me, motivating me, ma'am, yes, ma'am, you can. So that day I felt, yes, not only the teachers, but yes, the children also, they care for the teachers. So that is how the children of, your part, they are. I love them. I am like in being like touch with all those children. They are too good. So you all are like same. I can see like when I
Yes,
talk to you
ma'am.
all, I feel like yes, I'm teaching to those children only. And that is the reason you have never saw my second side. I have two sides actually. Though you are seeing my, the relaxed side where I'm laughing, I'm enjoying, I'm talking with you, I'm sharing my things with you. A story is going on. But when you don't study, that time I'll show you the second part of mine, who I am actually. So that's good actually. You all are studying well, you all are doing well. So you will not be able to see my second part.
Ma'am, when I went to India for my summer holidays, we climbed the mountain with steps which had 200 steps.
That's it. 200 are very less, Devesh. In some of the temples, I guess they are more than that.
Yes, ma'am. There are like 1,000 steps.
Yes, yes,
Also
yes.
2000.
Yes. Yeah, Ashwath, what were you saying?
Ma'am, I went Palani 3 times.
Palani, I heard this word. I think I also went there, but I can't remember. Like,
There are steps leading to a mountain.
you all are, I think Devesh is like not in India right now, somewhere else. Rishit, from where you are?
Ma'am, I'm from Hyderabad. I'm staying in Hyderabad.
Shritesh? From
Same,
where?
same
Hyderabad. Ashwath?
Hyderabad.
Oh, so then it means one day I have to come to the Hyderabad to visit you all, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Sure.
we'll have a common point. We'll have a common place where you all can come, I can come, we all will join and we'll have enjoy. Enjoyment will be the learning part only with me.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And like when in my summer vacation, I went to Tamil Nadu once. So like I from my home to Tamil Nadu, I did night journey. So I thought Tamil Nadu is so cool that I'm shivering at night. But when it's morning and afternoon, I visited a temple, and it's just 5 minutes. I was like I just I just did bath in sweat, ma'am.
Right, that is true. Tamil Nadu is a
Yes, ma'am.
very
In
hot
South
place.
India, when it's rainy season, full of rains, and when it's summer season, the sun is really close to earth.
Right, right. That is the reason actually. Okay. So, diet or food of a day. So, these are the different diets which are given. These are the different varieties of the food. Now, food provides us nutrient. We know very well from the food what do we get? We get the nutrients, and with the help of the nutrients, we will be able to grow. The growth will be there, the development will be there, the growth will be there. So, these all things will be there. So,
Ma'am?
nutrients are substances that provide nourishment needed for growth and the maintenance of life. Yes, tell me.
Actually, in my school, many teachers say that better not to bring non-veg to school. So, once my friend
Yes.
bought chicken biryani to school, we said to ma'am that he bought non-veg, he bought chicken biryani. Then ma'am told nothing, ma'am. Because we asked ma'am that, ma'am, why
See,
are you not scolding to him? Ma'am told, I also like biryani, I also bought it.
no, you should not. Actually, the main thing is, when you carry the non-vegetarian food, might be your friend, might be the other people who are around you, they don't like it. Like
Yes,
me
ma'am.
also. So I'm a pure vegetarian person. So what happened initially, when I eat lot of non-vegetarian food and all. So and we were supposed to sit together. I opened my box. I started eating and all. Then I saw here and there, what is happening? They all had the non-vegetarian food, and I just went into the washroom and I started cooking it out because I cannot see. In fact, the smell. It is not the fragrance for me. It is smell for me. So the smell of it was like till here.
Yes,
I was
ma'am.
with the
Everyone will
smell.
steal food in my class without the permission.
Yes, it will be like till here the smell was there, and I was not able to see those. They were handling, they're holding it like this and eating like this. I will, what is this? Because in our side we never used to eat like this. Like non-vegetarian person are mostly the Punjabis here. Like we Brahmins or maybe the Agarwals and all, we don't eat those things and all. So we have not seen also the people eating like this. But there it was like in an open area, they are eating tuck 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 like this. They were eating and stretching, so they were enjoying it. But anyhow, after 1 2 months, I got adjusted to that smell also, and I was like, Okay, I can eat. You eat whatever you want to eat, I'll eat my food. So it was like that. Because you get adapted to all those things. Anyhow, how many days we will be running to, against it. Okay. So different nutrients are present in our different food. Carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamin, all these are the different food items which are present in our food. Material which are used for making a particular food item. So with the help of the ingredients, what happened? We will be able to make a particular food item. Like for example, if I want to make a rice, then I need two ingredients, which are the water and the raw rice. So like this, if I want to prepare the tea, I need the milk, water, tea leaves, sugar, ginger, or maybe the cardamom. So whatever the materials I need for making a food item, those are called as the ingredients. So food ingredients of fried rice. So these are the different thing. Now for making these food item like rice, payasam, kheer, butter chicken, dosa, then these are the different ingredients for them, from where do these comes from. Then sources are two: animal source and the plant sources. From the plant sources, we get the fruits and the vegetable. Then for the animal sources, we'll be getting the
And
egg,
grains
meat,
also.
and fish, right? Grains also, right? Now, different parts of the plant. Basically, two different types of substances are there: edible and non-edible.
Non-edible.
So edible parts we can eat them, and non-edible we cannot eat them. So this non-edible can be the poisonous also. That is why we should not eat them. Like mushrooms. When I talk about mushroom, some mushrooms we can eat, but some mushrooms are like poisonous in nature, so we cannot eat them. So this upper part is called as a flower, which is a reproductive organ of a plant. Then
And
fruits.
also attractive part of a plant.
Yes, correct. And it will be helping for the pollination as well. So different parts are there with a different function. Talking about the roots, they will be absorbing the water and minerals from the soil, and they will be fixing the plants. Now tell me one thing. If no roots are there, then what?
Plant cannot stand upright.
Okay, but my question is, if no roots are there, in that case, which kind of natural disaster can occur?
Ma'am, earthquake?
Ma'am, no oxygen.
Natural disaster. What do you mean by disaster?
Ma'am,
And like something which is really huge problem.
Shritesh, any idea what kind of disaster will be there if no roots are there?
Ma'am, soil erosion?
Soil erosion is a part of it, but yes, not correct. Soil
Drought.
erosion will be there.
Ma'am, drought.
Teacher,
Drought is
teacher,
the deficiency of water.
teacher, if there is no root, the plants will get what we say. It will not sustain in the same place. It will fall here and there, by which we can like get soil erosion, landslides, even
Then
water deficiency.
water deficiency, how it be? See, Shritesh has given half answer. Hridesh has given 3/4 of that answer, but still one word is missing.
3/4.
Ma'am,
Yes.
Ma'am, flood.
Very good, Rishit. Floods.
Ah, one
So,
point
okay.
miss.
Roots are connected to floods, ma'am.
Flood. So because you know what happens, the soil are able,
Teacher.
because of the soil, the roots will be able to
Ma'am.
hold the water, right?
Ma'am.
Yeah, tell me, Ridesh.
Ma'am, tomorrow is my PA3 exam of science. Can I
Great.
prepare? Can I prepare?
Which chapters are coming, Ridesh?
Chapter 6, 7, 8.
Name.
Tell me the chapter name.
Chapter 6, 7, 8, teacher.
Name.
That living organisms, that
Huh?
motion and measurement and
Body movement.
Not that body movements, teacher.
Measurement and motion, ma'am.
Measurement and motion. After that, something.
See, tomorrow he has his exam. See, tomorrow he has his exam. Ridesh, right? Tomorrow you have your exam.
Yes, ma'am.
But chapter name?
Chapter 8, teacher.
That's what I'm asking you. What is
Teacher,
chapter
after the motion and measurement, teacher.
8? I don't know. You tell me what is the name of the chapter.
Teacher, chapter 8. It's
Ma'am, light, shadows, and reflections.
yeah, ma'am. Light shadows and that one.
I'm
only,
having
teacher.
exam.
Ma'am, there's a
I'm
chapter
knowing the
11.
Chapter name.
Yes.
Hmm.
I
Ridesh,
know
open
what's
your
chapter
books
8,
in.
teacher. They have cancelled actually. They in science there are 16 chapters in old NCERT. This is
Ah.
newly published by Delhi government CBSE board.
But I did not
So they
publish
have
it,
cancelled
Ridesh.
5 to 6 chapters.
So
Yeah,
happy
5.
about that?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes,
Very
ma'am.
happy. Around
Ma'am,
5
also in
chapters are
maths,
gone.
sometimes we'll have 10 to 11 exercises, but in one chapter there's only one and very small.
Even
Okay,
math,
okay.
even English also
Fine.
teacher keep pictures. Teacher, and
Fine.
I
Now
told
we will stop this
teacher,
conversation here because I need to go with a few things. Okay. So now roots.
teacher, can I prepare?
So with the help of the roots, what happened? The water will be absorbed, the mineral will be absorbed. Now imagine if no roots, then the soil will not be holded by the roots. And if the soil will not be holded, so if the water comes, then the water can easily go away. And that is how we get the flood. The roots will be able to hold the soil and soil will be able to hold the water. If no roots, no soil will be holded. If no soil holder, then no water will be holding. So that will be result into the flood. The second one, stem. Stem will be giving the mechanical support to the plant and transport water and minerals from roots to the leaves. Third one, leaf. They prepare the food by photosynthesis and they perform the transpiration. What do you mean by transpiration?
Ma'am, the evaporation of water through plant.
Evaporation of water through plant leaves.
Very good. So evaporation of water in the form of water droplets through the leaves or from the leaves. So branch, it exposes the leaves to sunlight. Birds develops into the flower. Flowers, they are the reproductive organ of a plant. And then fruits with seeds, they will be
Ma'am, flowers
possess
help in
seeds. And
pollination.
yes, correct. They will be resulting in the pollination. Now these are the different types of the crops: pea, green gram, black gram, lentil, rice. All these we know very well. Oil crops, which gives us the oil. Then modified roots: carrot, yam, radish, sweet tuber of dahlia, sweet potato, satwari, which is also called as asparagus. Then tapioca roots. Then underground stem: turmeric, garlic, potato, eh, onion, ginger. So these all are what? They are the stems, and above one were the roots. Now these are the edible parts of the plant which we can eat them. Now these are about the germination. So germination is about the process of seedling. So where you can see in this picture our sprout is there. So what we need to do, we have to take these sprouts, we have to soak them in the water for some hours, and then in the next day we have to remove the extra water if any extra water is there, and for some hour again then we have to keep it. So after keeping it for some hour, you can notice that this white color structure will come out of that seed. So two structures will come out, one goes down
Ma'am,
and
we
one
will
goes
eat
up.
them.
Yes, you will eat them. But what are these structures called as? One white structure will go down and one will go up. What they are called as? Any idea?
Ma'am, they are roots.
These are called roots. They are called as the future roots. The root which goes down is called as a future root, and the root which goes up is called as the future shoot. Fine. So why we call it as future root? Because right now it is small in size, and later on when it keeps on growing, it becomes root. Same way, the upper part we call it as a future shoot because right now it is very small in length. But as soon as it grows, it will be converting into the shoot part. So these are the two parts we will be getting from the sprouts, future root and the future shoot. Seeds are the huge varieties of seeds are there which can be easily grown to eat, which includes radish, pea, chickpea, moong pea, alfalfa, fenugreek, sunflower, lentil, broccoli, and each have the different and the unique flour. They can be added in the sandwiches, salads, soups, fries, or you can make any dishes, whatever you want to make it.
Ma'am?
So some plants are the poisonous plants also, like you can see in this picture, they are the poisonous plants. Yeah, tell me.
In our school, ma'am, in the whole year, this is our favorite chapter because we have the sprouts experiment through which ma'am soaks the sprouts. So when the ma'am brings out the sprouts, ma'am, everyone goes and eat it.
But I basically, in my class, whenever I take the class, for me, it is like for every chapter, it is must for the children to at least do two activities, two experiments. Take them to the lab. In the lab, we will be doing the experiments like the experiment for the proteins. So I did it in the lab.
Ma'am,
It
I
was
only
conducted.
went one time to science lab till now.
So what you did there in that one time?
Man, nothing. Another science teacher came and showed the chemicals and showed how they work.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Ma'am,
okay. But it is must like.
Ma'am, only
this,
once I went to the science lab in my school.
Oh, so
ma'am, this
usually
test
you
of
don't go to the lab, it means.
ma'am, in our class, this test of proteins, I only did the experiment, ma'am.
Okay, great, great. No, but nowadays what happens, when you do it by yourself, you'll be getting, much better idea. So that
Yes,
process
ma'am.
will be there in your brain for the long time. And that is the reason I always suggest the children that they should do the activity. Because when they do it, they know how it has been done, what is the importance of it. After the experiment, what was concluded, they also know about it. Otherwise, if I do it, I can also do it in front of the whole class, but I do not do it because if I do it, few children will not be focusing, right? They'll be looking here and there. Few children will be just looking but not able to understand, and that's the reason I always make them to do it compulsory. And those who does not bring the material, I'll just make them to stand out of the class. You don't bring it, you just go and stand out of the class. That will be like good part.
Ma'am, why ma'am?
Right, it should be right. Why, ma'am? Because they have not got the material in spite of informing. Why to
Ma'am,
see? Tell me one difference.
ma'am, my friend got a punishment he whenever we do an experiment, he should wash the test tubes and give it to ma'am. So once ma'am gave
No,
him
I
the
have
test
also
tube.
divided. I also do that. Like they will have the different responsibilities.
Yes, ma'am. So once
But definitely,
ma'am gave him a
hmm.
test tube to clean. He was rushing that he is going to do that experiment, ma'am. So he ran to the washroom, he just cleaned and he came. The funny
Yeah.
thing is that there was my friend who was shopping near the door. So he made my friend who is bringing the test tube. He did bow.
Hmm.
He fell down, the test tube got broke.
Oh, then the fine will also might be there then in that case.
Yes, ma'am.
Because yeah, we do also collect the fines. Like if any by mistaken or knowingly, if someone break the test tube, then give the
Yes,
fine.
in our school, anyone does not wear a tie or proper socks or uniform, there will be fine 1 dirham.
1 dirham is how much like in India?
23 rupees.
Oh, for in our school it is like you have to pay 5 rupees or 10 rupees.
Teacher.
Yeah, Ridesh.
But our school is completely different.
Why? For you can wear anything.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Ma'am,
No uniform.
No.
Ma'am, we can wear,
When
but
it's
not.
birthday or something. When it's
ma'am,
birthday
in
or
our
something.
school, ma'am, if we won't come in a proper uniform, they say that if you won't come in a proper uniform, we'll send you to home. So all my naughty friends, they wantedly won't wear the tie and ID card, and they thought nicely they'll send us to school.
They will not send.
Ma'am,
But,
3 students got suspended in my school because of that.
Actually, this should be done. Suspension should be there. They should not be. They should send back.
Teacher,
They will not send back.
Teacher, 1
Yeah.
till 2 months they will bear. Otherwise, not they will give like a punishment and something like suspension also they might give. They want everyone.
Ma'am, in my
Okay.
school, they are
In
not
assembly.
giving any punishment.
Teacher,
for scolding.
otherwise 20 rounds of the ground.
Great. That 20 round is ground.
So-
20
Yeah,
rounds
ma'am,
as a ground is good.
Ma'am,
But for us,
in
there will be
last
imposition.
ma'am, last year, ma'am, Ma'am, last year almost daily I did that 30 rounds around the ground, ma'am.
Oh, that is why
Very
you are so
nice.
thin, huh? That is why you are so thin, Rishit. Okay, children. Okay, now open the resources, homework. I have uploaded the questions there
Yes.
under the components of food MCQ 0412 2023. Yeah, tell me, Ridesh.
Teacher, but I have to learn science, Mama.
Okay, learn, Ridesh, learn, Ridesh.
Teacher, can I leave?
Okay.
Okay, bye, Mom.
Ma'am, I cannot find it.
Ritesh and Devesh, can you find it or not?
Yeah, ma'am, I found it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine, fine. Okay, start doing it then.
Ma'am, I can't do it.
Oh, okay, Devesh. So, Devesh, you can just go through the chapter.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, milk is rich in carbohydrates.
Yes, it is. That is why the milk is called as the complete food. It has a carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins, minerals, everything it has.
Ma'am, then why, if it has everything, why is like they're asking the options which nutrients milk is, and then they gave carbohydrate rich and protein rich, or just protein rich and fat rich, only fat
Tell me
rich?
the question number. Wait.
Three.
Tell me the question
Question
number.
number 3, ma'am.
3.
Let me open.
Ma'am, I think milk doesn't contain fat.
It has.
And here they gave vitamin-rich food item.
No, here they have given the wrong options actually. So you can just mark the B. You just
Okay.
mark the B, but the options are given here wrong.
Okay.
Ma'am, in this fifth
Yes.
question, ma'am,
Hmm.
in the given figure, which food item is rich in carbohydrate?
Hmm.
So in the option they give chapati, papaya, iron, butter they gave, ma'am. Iron.
Yes. That is only for the confusion.
Ma'am,
To make you
iron means the
confused.
plate.
No. Iron basically the mineral here. They're talking
Yes,
about the
ma'am.
mineral.
Okay, ma'am. Man, the same thing in question number 10. Milk provides carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins.
Huh. Market proteins.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, in which question?
Question number 3 and 10.
Option?
B protein.
Ma'am, what about the first question?
First question. It is correct. The answer for the first one is water. Water does not provide any nutrient.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, what is this in 15th question, ma'am? Buttermilk
Let
in
me
buttermilk.
see.
This one. In the bracket they gave it.
Chach. Buttermilk in Hindi it is called as chach.
Okay. That's what I got confused. What is this chart?
Ma'am, do mangoes contain carbohydrates?
Question number?
28, ma'am.
Question number. Which of the following fruit contains carbohydrate? Banana, mango, papaya, all of these.
Okay.
All have the carbohydrates in it. See, that is why, like, what happens when we talk about any maybe fruits or any vegetables, they will have the different nutrients, not only
Yes,
one,
ma'am.
but they will have many with them.
Ma'am, and that's why many people say that eat fruits more because it gives you energy.
Correct, correct.
Ma'am, in which question?
Ashwar, you are sleeping and then waking up, huh? Right? Question number 28, D.
Ma'am,
Question number
ma'am,
28, D. 28, D.
Ma'am, milk doesn't contain fat, right?
It contains fat as well.
Milk contains everything.
Yes, it contains.
Milk contains everything, but boost doesn't.
That is true, because when you add some kind of this Horlicks or maybe what else you have the booster there,
Yes,
the
ma'am.
different, so they will be dissolving those useful components and they will be uplifting themselves.
Yeah, ma'am. That's why I won't keep this boost and Horlicks. I just put some sugar in it and I'll drink.
Oh, sugar is very good, huh?
Yeah. No.
See, no, it is not actually.
Ma'am,
So the
but
milk,
it's
see,
hard to drink the
Rishit,
raw milk.
no, Rishit, you know what happens is already the milk is little sweet in nature actually. So when you add more sweet to it, it becomes, little unhealthy. So
Okay,
today
ma'am.
onwards, drink milk without sugar.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can we add turmeric into it?
Yeah, it is like very good then. It is like it will
Ma'am,
act as a
I always drink it with turmeric.
very good then. It is like it works as an antiseptic.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, like when I'm not feeling well, like when I got fever, ma'am, my mom says drink turmeric milk, go.
Yes, yes, yes.
And
That
my
is good
sister
actually for the health.
and my sister behind me was she'll be like, now drink what you'll do, now drink. Yesterday you ate full biscuits and pizzas. Nice happened.
Right. Yeah, that is true. It is like good.
I'm in question number 35.
Hmm.
So these animal sources of fat, well, like honey is from honeybees, but honeybees will be considered as insect, right? Not animal.
Wait, question number 35. Yeah, which of these is an animal or source of the fat? Honey will be considered as the source is like honeybee. Correct? The bees come under the category of the animals only.
Yes. Okay.
But here the question is which of these is an animal source of fat? They are talking particularly about the fat. So that's why the answer is the ghee.
Okay, ma'am.
Ashwat, question number 35. A. See, now he is not saying, and after a minute he will be saying, ma'am, which question?
ma'am, how ghee? Ma'am, because
Oh,
egg,
yeah.
that
Egg,
yellow part.
because egg has lot of proteins in it. Honey has all the components like all together in it, including the sugar. Sugar is basically the carbohydrates, and that is the reason ghee has the highest amount of the fat in it.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, here in the question
Ma'am,
number
question
37.
23.
Question 23. Yeah, dash substance is essential for the growth.
Ma'am, nutrients.
Yeah.
Ma'am, is honey rich in protein?
Honey is a excellent source of the protein as well as the other components in it.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, does cheese have protein?
Cheese does not have protein. It has more amount of the carbohydrates and fats in it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, children, then you can complete these questions and then submit it. I'll go through it afterwards. So I need to go for my next class now. All right, we'll meet you tomorrow, and keep in mind, coming Sunday, I'll give you the chapter of food. Where does it come from?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, children, then. Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.